The name Craftsman is as iconic in the world of tools as it gets. Featuring tons of equipment in Liberty Red, you've more than likely seen your fair share of their gear. Made in the USA, it's a brand that has proven its worth time and time again and earned its loyalty. But, because they're such a well-established brand, they make a ton of products. If you're a Craftsman fan looking for the best Craftsman lawnmower, you'll find a huge number of options. I've used a few Craftsman mowers in my time and have been checking what they currently have available to compile a list of their top options, in my opinion, that should suit the needs of any property owner. Check these out and decide which might be the best for you. Starting number 1, Craftsman M125 163 cubic centimeters Briggs & Stratton 21-inch lawn mower. This mower is my top choice because it combines all of the best Craftsman qualities with a super powerful Briggs & Stratton engine. The end result of this awesome collaboration is a tough and reliable lawn mower that stands above the rest of their models. Whether your yard is rocky, uneven, hilly, or full of twigs, this lawn mower can glide through it all. Forming the heart of your mower, I think it is really important to focus on the engine when picking out a mower. Briggs & Stratton is a well-trusted company and they really pack this 163 cubic centimeters engine with torque. Thanks to a 21-inch deck and 11-inch rear wheels, it's also easy to maneuver and will cover ground really quickly. A big misconception is that gas mowers without a self-propel feature are hard to push around, but at just over 72 pounds this really isn't the case here. Plus, having a mower that is just heavy enough helps give a clean cut even if you hit some bumps as you go. I'm also ranking it as the best Craftsman lawn mower because it's user-friendly. Nobody wants a mower with a bunch of features that will never get put to use, and the Craftsman M125 has all the right components without being overly complicated. You can quickly change the deck height with 2 levers, and you also have the option to bag, mulch, or discharge clippings from the side. At number 2, Craftsman M105 140 cubic centimeters 21-inch lawn mower. Having a ton of similar features to the M125 model, the main difference with this lawn mower is the engine. Wielding a 140 cubic centimeters motor, this lawn mower is a bit smaller and produces slightly less power. Still, it has a 21-inch steel deck that will last the same amount of time and be able to withstand abuse from rocks and other yard debris. Whether your lawn is on the smaller side, or it doesn't grow really thick grass, you might not need top-tier engine power. Whatever the case might be, this lawn mower is very well equipped for most lawns. You don't need to be a mechanical expert to get this mower up and running. Along with being very easy to push, that's one thing that people love about this model. All you need to do is add fuel and oil, attach the handle, and then you're good to go. The same ease of use is true once the mower is up and running. You don't have to worry about complicated settings and you can quickly change the cutting height and discharge options for the clippings. At number 3, Craftsman M215 159 cubic centimeters 21-inch self-propelled lawn mower. While this may seem like just another gas-powered Craftsman lawn mower, there are a few key differences that make the M215 stand out. The most obvious difference is the self-propel feature. If you've had a self-propelled lawn mower or even just used your neighbor's once, you know that it's a pretty sweet perk. The front-wheel drive on this lawn mower makes it a great fit for hilly yards. You can adjust the amount of propulsion you use when you're mowing and the added boost goes a long way. You should account for the bit of added weight and slightly higher price tag for this feature, but overall it's worth it if you have good use for it. Another big perk is the large rear wheels. Like my number 1 choice, this mower has 11-inch rear wheels that make turning around corners and obstacles a lot smoother.
Like all Craftsman mowers, this thing goes together nice and easily and can be adjusted without any trouble.
Its 159 cubic centimeters engine provides just enough power to propel itself while still being able to tackle tall, thick grass. Most people agree that this machine provides a good value, and because of that.
At number 4, Craftsman CMM 213 amp 20-inch, ready for a relatively maintenance-free lawnmower? This Craftsman corded model can offer that and much more. A lot of people have a hard time wrapping their head around using a mower with a cord, but if you have the right yard for it, you'll never look back. Plus, with an unlimited 13 amp power supply and a 20-inch cutting deck, this mower has a ton of power. Though the cord is probably the main drawback to most, people rave about this lawn mower's ability to tackle even knee-high grass without bogging down. That wouldn't be the case with most cordless mowers. Another component of this mower that is hotly debated by some is the all-plastic build of the mower's body. The main benefits in my eyes are the fact that you won't have to worry about rust, and the mower is incredibly lightweight. The downfall to plastic is the risk of damaging the deck if you run through some rocky or rutted areas. Either way, if you have a smaller yard, these problems shouldn't come into play very often. Saving your ears is another great benefit of this lawnmower. It is quieter than most gas mowers and won't disturb your inner ear or your neighbors too much. Also, this mower has a winged blade that creates suction and delivers a nice clean cut to grass. At number 5, Craftsman 17R Fact 091 46-inch zero-turn mower. This is without any doubt the best Craftsman riding lawn mower. Got some serious ground to cover? Consider investing in a good zero-turn mower. If you have a huge yard and are currently using a lawn tractor, you will be amazed at how much more efficiently you can cut the grass. Zero-turn mowers make cutting around obstacles and cornering a whole lot easier and are a ton of fun to operate if you ask me. Cutting a 46-inch swath on each pass, you won't believe how quickly you can get the job done. What makes this machine stand out as far as riding mowers goes is the Kohler 23 horsepower engine. Delivering a bunch of power to the mower, you can cruise without a care in the world while resting assured that you're leaving behind a trail of well-manicured grass. A nicely cushioned high-back seat and easy-to-adjust cutting heights ensure this as well. Though you're looking at a pretty serious investment with this machine, you're also looking at some pretty serious payoffs. What I can say is that buyers of this mower are satisfied by its easy starting and consistent running. If you have the budget for it, give it a shot.